Today I'm going to be showing you how to install this rear tire fender hugger. That's going to be the finished product, so stay tuned. So, new upgrade today. We're going to be taking all of this up here and making sure that doesn't happen again. So we're going to be removing this old chain guard, and we are going to be replacing it with this new Puig, rear fender cover. So here is the what comes in the actual bag. So this is the actual rear fender cover, and it has a little bit of tape from stuff being on there, so use a little bit of Goo Gone to get that off. Also in the bag is this little bracket, which I think I'll use on your brake side to help mount it, and then the actual instructions and hardware that it came with. So to get the job done, I'm going to use a little bit of Goo Gone. I'm going to put that onto a microfiber towel and then clean the bottom of that. And you will also need some hex keys. So here I have a 3/16 and a 5/16. So the way that you have to mount the new rear tire hugger is you have to start by taking off this black piece here. So this black piece runs all the way to where the foot stem is. So to get this off, you need to take off the one bolt at the back, which is a hex key. That's located right near the wheel. And then you also need to take out one of the bolts, which is located right underneath here, which is focus, which is at the foot stem. So in order to get to that, you need to actually take off this foot stem, which is just these two bolts here, which are also Allen key, but they are much tighter. So you'll need to use a lot more force, and obviously that's a bigger Allen key than the one is here. On the other side of the wheel, because you have to mount it on both sides, what you're going to have to do is use the bracket that comes included in the package, and you're going to have to take off this bolt in here. You can see that. So this is holding the lines down to the back wheel, and you're going to have to take off this bolt and then put the bracket on where that would be, and that's going to give the tire hugger something to mount to on the other side as well. So now you can see with this foot peg taken off, you have clear access to the bolt at the front and the bolt at the back. So here is the old chain guard, and on the back side of the chain guard there's this hole here. So at the front right, there's a little hole, looks like this on the underside. This is actually a fastener that they use from the factory. So when you actually get the chain guard off, you notice that there is a little bracket right here. So that bracket is used to kind of hook this hole into it. So in order to get on that little bracket, what Honda does is they put the guard in, put it to where they want, and then they pull it back into that guard. So when you're disassembling this and you have both of these Allen keys removed from it, you have to push the chain guard a little bit forward, and then it will come up and you can pull it out. In regard to that, here's the Puig one, or Puig, or however the hell you want to say it. Here's where that slot would be on the Honda one. You can see that it doesn't have that slot, and that's not an issue because you're going to bolt onto the other side. So in the set, it's going to come with these hardware. So you're going to have some rubber grommets. You're going to have 4 of those, 3 long bolts, and 1 long bolt, 3 short bolts. And then these little tiny pieces here at the end. So with all these grommets, you're going to have to take them, and you're going to have to put them in the holes where the bolt is going before you actually put everything in. So with everything bolted up, here's where the bracket will be. You just feed it underneath the lines, and then the fender cover is going to come down over here. So originally you'd only need one of these grommets in here, but there's actually 2 bolts to bolt it to, so you'll need both grommets to go in on the other side. So all 4 of those grommets are going to be used. Everything bolted on this right side, you're going to see these 2 bolts are in the spacer now. So you're going to use the grommet to actually go in the middle, and then the metal spacer will go in between. And you're going to need to use the new hex keys that they've given. Then on the other side you'll be able to see a similar process. So over here is the new bolt and grommet, and then the same thing at the back is just these 2 bolts, and that's basically it. It's a full install on a tire hugger. It's super easy. So then all you have to do is reassemble the foot pegs. We took off the passenger left side foot peg just because it made it easier to get the tire hugger on, and you gotta put back on the exhaust as well. But what's the fun in taking off the exhaust if you're not gonna run it without the exhaust, huh? Huh? Oh, there's so much gasoline. Whoa. Is that a Harley? Alright, so this is it all fully assembled, everything back together. Looks pretty clean, pretty nice. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Peace.